Hey there. So I was asked a question recently, and that was, what benefit does talking therapy have? And there are lots of ways it helps, especially in the recovery of trauma. One of the things it does is that it invites us to kind of go on a journey to discover how our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, and our behaviors are all interconnected. It's about feeling our emotions without the judgment that we put onto them. Sometimes when we experience trauma, we can try to numb the pain, and not feel those emotions. One of the things that I used to do, was I threw myself into my work. I often worked 14-hour days, 6 days a week. It wasn't this job, it was a different job, just so that I didn't have to think about the experience. I didn't want to feel the emotion that went along with that experience. But what I actually did was I actually made myself quite poorly, which then sent me back even further. So not a very helpful way to deal with that trauma. Um, our emotions are developed in early childhood, normally between the ages of 0 and 7. And often we label them as good emotions or bad emotions. Good emotions would be the happiness, the joy that we feel, and the bad emotions would be the anger and the sadness that we can feel. What's important to remember that they are neither good nor bad. They're just emotions, but it's what we do with those emotions that makes a difference. When we talk about what you've experienced, the emotion will come up, but the space that we create allows for you to sit and to feel those emotions. It's like we're saying, this is how I feel and this is okay. But what we then do is we take the step to explore the thoughts and the beliefs we have about ourselves when we feel those emotions. So when I worked with my therapist a number of years ago, I realized that one of the beliefs that I was trying to numb and not think about was the belief that I'm not clever enough. I thought if I worked all those hours, then that would make me clever, and my bosses would notice me and I would move up in the company. What I realized through talking therapy was that I was already clever enough. I had everything within me that I needed to move forward. I didn't need to work those long days anymore. So, talking therapy helps you to understand yourself on a deeper level, which then helps you to understand others better. Recognizing how our thoughts, how our feelings allows us to then learn to change how we feel, to choose something different, to look at situations from a different perspective. Talking therapy helps you to find clarity and purpose, and it's also really empowering. It deepens our understanding of our emotions and helps you to realize that whatever you experience, you can work through it, you can heal, and you can move forward, just like I did. But I also know how difficult it can be to take that first step to reach out. So I'm going to pop my Calendly link into the comments. And it's a really simple, just pick a date and time to suit you. There are some questions in there to help. But all you need to focus on is picking that date and time, and we can get that chat booked in. It's completely free, and part of the offering that I give to people. So I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, take care. Bye.